So when you're manifesting a specific person, what are they experiencing as you're manifesting them? The answer is actually really interesting. So when you're manifesting a specific person, and this doesn't even necessarily need to be, romance related. This could be any manifestation that involves another person, right? You're selecting the version of them that already wants to do what it is you want them to do, right? So you're selecting that version, but at some point that version has to merge with the current version. So while that process is happening, there is something called thought transmission that occurs. Stay with me. This is super woo-woo, even for the manifestation community. I know, but let me cook, okay? When you are saying your affirmations, setting your intentions, visualizing, whatever, your intention is being sent over to this person as their own thought. They think it's their idea. They don't know that it's coming from you. So if you're manifesting a guy to want to go out on a date with you, you're saying your affirmation, so-and-so wants to go out on a date with me, so-and-so is asking me out on a date right now, da-da-da-da-da, right? You're sending those thoughts over to him. Even if he's not doing anything right now, he's getting the thought. It's popping up, pinging in the back of his head. Hey, I should ask so-and-so out on a date. And if he has other stuff going on right now, he's not fully merged into the version of himself that you want him to be, he can reject that thought. He can be like, nah, but the thought's gonna come back because this is why we persist, right? He's gonna keep thinking that thought. And after a little bit, he's gonna be like, this girl has been on my mind so much lately. I really need to just quit messing around and ask her out. Next thing you know, you're gonna get a text message and he's gonna ask you out, or he's gonna ask you out at work or what have you. That's how this works. I have personally done this and I didn't understand how it worked at the time, so it freaked me out a little bit. So back in the day, I told y'all that prior to meeting my husband, I was manifesting another specific person, then I changed my mind, I didn't want him, right? But while I was manifesting him, there was something that occurred. I'm not gonna dig too much into the past, but he wasn't acting right? So and this ties into my other video about you do not need to be high vibration to manifest. I was upset. I was throwing a whole ass hissy fit, right? And while I'm throwing this hissy fit because he is not doing what I want him to do, I am affirming, no, he is texting me right now. He is asking me out. He's going to apologize. He's going to buy me flowers, da-da-da-da-da. I even said exactly what I wanted him to say in his apology. Let me tell you, this man literally texted me about 20 minutes after I had this little hissy fit and said verbatim what I wanted him to say in the apology. And he asked me out and he bought me flowers. Everything that I said that he was going to do while I was having my little affirmation temper tantrum, he did. Do you know why? Because I sent that intention to him strongly enough that he got his ass in gear and did what he was supposed to do. Hand to God. I want you to test it. I want you to test it. You never have to take my word for anything that I tell you. You literally don't. You can test it for yourself. And this works in like non-romantic contexts as well. If you want your boss to do something at work, you want them to give you a raise, affirm that you're good at getting a raise. I've done this too. I've gotten a raise out of the blue. The company I am with right now, they do raises once a year. I spontaneously got a raise like later on in the year after I had already gotten my normal annual raise. I got another raise for basically no damn reason. It was a bullshit reason. But I affirmed that I was. And next thing you know, I'm getting an email saying I'm getting a raise. Or you can do it for stupid stuff too. Like I was in the grocery store with my husband last year and there was this like cheese tray thing that I wanted. And our grocery budget's high enough. I didn't feel like being like, hey, we should get this. And he's going to be like, do we really need that? No, I want this to be his idea because I don't want any fucking pushback. Like I'm a brat. I get what I want. Okay. So I'm like, no, he wants to buy this. He wants to buy this. And like, he had already walked away from the section that I was standing in. Like he walked past the cheese trays. He was onto something else. And as soon as I affirmed, it's like, no, he wants to buy this. He stops dead in his tracks, turns around, comes back over to me and picks up the exact cheese tray that I wanted. He's like, we should get this, shouldn't we? I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. He totally thinks it's his idea. This is how manifestation works. And I mentioned this in my specific person video. When you think it up here, It gets sent over to them and they think it's their idea. But if you open your mouth and you verbally say it to them and release it into the 3D, they know it's your idea. So keep your mouth shut, think it up here, and let them think it's their idea. Now, if you want to test it out, pick a text message, right? Oh, so-and-so is going to text me, and I want you to write down exactly what you want this person to say, right? And then I want you to affirm for that. And don't put something that you're going to have a lot of resistance towards, right? Because then it can be a little bit of a battle. But test it with something stupid, like he's going to text me good morning. Or he's going to text me that he saw a pink car today. Something stupid, right? And watch it happen. Please test this out. Please test this out and then let me know in the comments how it works for you.